What's going on, everyone? My name is Joseph Reynolds, and today joining me is the man himself, Mr. J-Train, Justin Gonzales, ahead of his next fight against Mads Burnell. For me, one of the most exciting fights you could find that weekend, but ahead of that fight, how are you feeling for it?
Dude, I feel great. I'm ready to rock and roll, ready to whoop some ass. Dude, I'm just ready for it to be here already.
Yeah, and taking a look at this fight, not only is it incredibly exciting, but with a win here, I'm sure it'll put you inside the top 5 and even closer to that prestigious Bellator title. But taking a look at this fight and the potential for what's to come ahead, how excited does that sort of make you feel looking at it?
Shoot, man, jumping in the top 5 makes it realistic that I'm within title contention. You know, in my mind, I'm a couple fights away, and that's what I want. I want that belt. I want to be named as champ, and I want there to be no doubt that I'm the undisputed featherweight champion of the world. So, shoot, man, how else can I say it? I'm excited, gets my heart going. I'm pumped up. Just shoot, man. I'm just ready. Let's do this already.
Yeah, and sort of taking a look at your last performance, it was an incredibly clinical performance against Andrew Fisher. In terms of looking at that performance and seeing what you was able to do there, and then coming into this one, what do you feel as though are going to be some of the biggest differences that the fans may be able to see from you since that fight?
I feel like it's going to be a similar fight, man. I'm going to try to put on a clinic. I'm going to try to whoop up on old boy. I see it going one way. J-Train's getting his hand raised at the end of the fight, but you know, he's tough. He's ranked in the world for a reason. He's fought on some big shows. He's fought some tough opponents. It's not going to be an easy fight, but I plan on fucking this dude up. So, shoot, I hope he's ready because I don't want any excuses after I whoop that ass.
Yeah, and taking a look at this fight as well, you mentioned you sort of see this going a similar way to your last one, but do you sort of see that potentially it could be a 15 minutes all-out war, or are you looking for that finish in this fight?
Shoot, I'm always looking for the finish, you know, but sometimes it's easier said than done. These guys are tough. They're pros. They're on this level for a reason. So, hey, man, I'm ready for the war. If that's the way it's got to go, I'm ready to drag it out and see if he's about it. But hey, I think there's going to be some opportunities. I think I'm going to tag him a couple times and we'll see if he's about it.
Yeah, and as well, obviously, one of the one things that's always associated with your name is the J-Train gang and the support that you've got behind you. And to have that support with you going into every fight as well, and to see it keep growing with every fight, what is that sort of like to look back and see what you are sort of building?
Hey, man, we live by the motto, if you ain't growing, you're getting past. Every fight, I'm adding new things to my arsenal. I'm mixing things up, and I'm having fun, man. I'm smiling in the gym. I'm enjoying what I do. Hey, man, I've been at this game for about 10 years now, and finally, I made it to the big leagues. I'm ready. I'm pumped, man. This is a great opportunity for me to show the world what's up, show the world what I'm about, and just let them know, man, that I'm ready for a title shot. So, shoot, however this goes, man, I'm excited. I'm just ready to do this already.
Yeah, and you mentioned also with a win here, it puts you straight in title contention. And when you do sort of start getting closer to the title, does it become almost a little bit easier to sort of visualize, in a sense, yourself getting that belt wrapped around your waist, or does all your attention just sort of stay on the fight that you've got ahead?
I try to handle one thing at a time. You know, hey, I got one fish to fry. That's Mads Burnell right now. So after that, then I'll focus on the next. But it just makes it more realistic, you know, as I'm ranked, I'm 7-0 right now. It's kind of hard to say that I'll get a title shot, but a big win over somebody who was formerly number 2. Hey, man, it's not too crazy to think. A win here, maybe another win. That's title contention worthy, I think, especially with a dominant performance over a tough opponent.
Yeah, and then taking a look at an opponent like Mads Burnell, you mentioned yourself, obviously, the competition that he's faced, but what do you sort of see him bringing to the table for this fight, and how do you see this playing out a little bit?
Shoot, let me think here. I think I'm going to beat him up on the feet. I think I'm going to take him down. I'm going to beat him up on the ground, and I think I'm going to make him quit, man. I don't think he's going to want to be in there with me much too long. I feel like he's going to try to take me down. I feel like my wrestling's more than anything he's ever faced, so good luck with that, because shoot, I'm too much for him. I'm just a better fighter everywhere.
Yeah, and something that also sticks out when you do fight is the pace that you're able to keep for the duration of the fight as well. If anything, all you do is get quicker when you're in there. But in terms of sort of being able to keep that pace up for so long, do you sort of feel as though it really does sort of separate you from the division and the people that are in your weight class?
Yeah, absolutely. Coming out from Colorado, shoot, we got the altitude on our side. I take full advantage of that. I'm doing things that others won't, so I can get the results that they'll never have. And shoot, man, I think it shows in my fights. People start crashing and I'm still climbing. It's just the way that I fight, man. I want to push the pace. I want to get in there, get out of there, take no damage, and hey, on to the next one.
Yeah, and as well, it was able to see on your social media very recently you got the Nintendo Switch. I saw there was Zelda in there, Super Smash. Have you been able to get sunk into any of those yet? I know the Zelda game's a great one, but have you been able to sink into any of them yet?
A little bit. It's I was still pretty busy. We still this week we're still training, but we're kind of tapering back a little bit. So I haven't had the most time, but I've gotten down on some Super Smash. I've just started Zelda. So huge love to my girlfriend for getting me that. But yeah, dude, I'm going to take it out there with me. It's a lot easier than packing up this big old PS5 and taking that with me. So it'll keep me busy, help me with my cuts, boredom. And shoot, man, I'm a little bit of a gamer. So if anybody wants to get whooped up on some Smash, what's up?
Yeah, and having those escapes as a fighter where maybe you can put your mind into something else a little bit as well. How important is it to have those things where you're able to switch off just for a moment so you're not always overwhelmed sort of by what's coming ahead with the fight career?
Oh, it's important. Sometimes you start thinking about this fight so much, it starts kind of just sitting in your head and starts maybe giving you a little bit of anxiety and just kind of there's times. And whenever the time comes, I'll be ready. I'm more than ready right now. I get all excited about it, but it's burning energy that you don't need to. So I don't want to make too much out of something until the time is here. So taking a little break, my family's coming out. I'll go spend some time with them. Me and the coaches always do something fun. We'll probably go out to the beach a little bit, enjoy that sun. And then we are pretty busy between media, workouts, weight cut. So having a little time to just kind of zone out and do my own thing is always very appreciated and also needed.
Yeah, and when you do sort of get closer to fight night from maybe the start of a training camp or start of a prep, in terms of a mentality shift, do you feel as though the mentality does change the sort of closer that you get to a fight, or does the intensity and the mentality sort of remain the same for you all the way throughout your preparation?
For the most part, it remains the same. Whenever I'm out of that gym, I try not to focus on the fight too much. I do take a little time, obviously we watch film, I think about it, I visualize, but as we get closer, it gets a little bit worse. It gets a little bit more of I'm in kill mode. I'm ready to fuck this dude up. So, and the time's almost here. It's kind of hard to say I don't think about it because, hey, it is a big deal. But when the time comes, it's pretty easy to turn that switch on and off.
Yeah, and then as well, one of the final few things for myself, as I mentioned at the start, obviously how exciting of a fight this can be and what you both bring to the table. But do you sort of see this being the fight that people need to be watching out for, and the sort of the double header as well, not just the card that you're fighting on, but the both Hawaii cards that are coming up?
Oh, absolutely. This is a huge fight, man. We both bring a very exciting fight style. He's durable. He likes to bang. He likes to grapple. So do I. So we're going to see who's going to back down first. I think this should be on the main card, but hey, that's not my job. I don't make those decisions. So my job is to fight, fuck people up, get paid, and then I'm done. So it is what it is.
Yeah, and then just a final thing for myself is, what is it that the fans can expect to see from Justin J Train Gonzales come fight night?
Yo, what's up, fight fans? You can expect a complete ass whooping with J-Train getting his hand raised at the end of this fight.
Well, there you go. That is everything from myself. Greatly appreciate your time today. If you'd like to take a chance at any sponsors, anything like that, obviously just feel free to go ahead.
Hey, yo, what's up, guys? If you guys want to follow my journey, you can follow me on Twitter or Instagram, JTrainX Gang. Want to show some love to my gyms, Top Notch Sports Academy, Trials Mixed Martial Arts, my sponsors, Rocky Mountain Flagging, Faithful Roofing, 5280 Sportswear, Heath Soderstrom, Realtor. I got some love for you. If there's anybody else I forgot, RNG Body Art, you can see, tatting me up for a while. Thank you, guys.
There you go. I really appreciate your time today. Obviously, a fight that is the Mr. Must Watch. You can't miss it, but I appreciate your time today. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you.